Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to this bird gazing into your soul.
We are in uncharted territory. This is basically where we realized we had derped.
Yeah, this was... So, I want to say the second or third... No, the second. The second episode, after we had started the BBL route, we had mentioned that we messed up, we had gone a good ways into the game, floundered the recording, and we were basically redoing everything over. This, actually, setting foot in the gym is uncharted territory. We don't know what happens at this point.
And all the theories that I had mentioned in previous episodes, they were theories that I had started to build up at those points and were not influenced by anything that I saw afterwards, other than my confidence in one or two of the theories being a little strengthened. But the theory itself was not predicting something that I had already seen just to be spooky. But that does remind me, there was a Twitter page.
Mm-hmm.
It started like a year ago, and it started making predictions. It's like, oh, hey,
Yep.
this person's gonna have, announce twins just before the Super Bowl, or it's gonna be this person performing at the Super Bowl. Trump's gonna win. This is gonna be the margin. Things are
Right.
gonna start going downhill, and there's a bunch of other predictions.
Right.
And everyone's like, this is kind of creepy how accurate this person is.
Okay.
And here's how they did it. They made a Twitter page and made dozens of predictions about all of these various things.
Right.
And then they unsecreted a ton of them after all of the stuff had happened, but the dates on them were for months ago, so I can predict coin will land on heads at Super Bowl, coin will land on tails at Super Bowl, as like opposed months ago, and then whichever one it happens to, you mark it as undone.
Okay, so like before, like as soon as you make it, you mark it as private, and then...
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And then once you've got a bunch of them built up that are correct, you like undo them all at once. And then, like, one big one, like Beyonce announcing she's having twins, gets spread around, and then people go back and look at your account, which may have only been on private for, like, the past 24 hours, but you've been doing and setting up fake predictions for, like, a year.
Oh, jeez.
It's a really neat trick, and I love how many people have fallen for it, but whoever's doing it is still doing it. And it's kind of creepy.
Okay, so... Originally, I was going to do that thing again where you're talking, you're telling a story, and I'm just kind of moving it along. I've only gotten one square in, and you need to see this.
Okasan saw the interloper going to the infirmary.
So, he's the bloody guy is in the doctor's office.
Yep.
The infirmary? Could that have been gluten? She wouldn't have been stained with blood until after she died. She was a bit hyper, but I don't think she'd be walking around at that point.
It was not gluten. It was a bird unknown to Okasan.
Okay, so at least we know no other human is involved so far.
Yeah.
So someone covered in blood was going into the infirmary after school? Whoever he is, he is our prime suspect now. Thanks for telling us, son. Not gonna ask anyone else anything?
Apparently not.
Alright.
Oh, we need his Okasan.
Okasan and everyone is OTP?
Boom. Done.
Done. That's it. Got it. At least we found something. Even if it raises more questions than it answers. Yeah. Some bird who San doesn't know. Could it have been someone from outside the school? It's past noon already. Let us hurry onwards. Okay, with all the lights off, I've been thinking it's nighttime this entire time.
Yeah.
I was not aware it was still day.
Well, the bell rings for classes.
Right, well, it hasn't been ringing though, has it? It's only been giving us the broken egg screen with first class, second class.
Yeah.
So I don't think they're giving us much of a transition in time here.
Yeah.
Mr. One.
You two again. Come in.
Oh, don't sound too happy to see us.
How goes the investigation? Well, I hope.
We went to the headmaster's office as you requested. It was locked, however. Yeah, we got attacked by this weird thing outside there. I'm glad you're okay. The office isn't that far from...
Was that thing a muddy scarecrow-like, man, perhaps?
You alright?
Yeah, I just got a tickle. Okay.
Dude, that doesn't sound like a tickle.
I'm fine.
Yuya. So, you've seen it too.
Just now, yeah, on the second floor. I caught a glimpse of it from behind at the other end of the corridor. It didn't stick around to let it see me, so alas, I was not blessed with a look at its pretty face.
Coward.
Hey. Oh, sorry, that's you.
That's me. Hey, we ran away as soon as we saw it, too. Anyway, it sounds like it's wandering around the building. Maybe it would be better for you to leave, Mr. One.
Don't worry for me, young one. My duties prevent me from leaving this room. You two aren't planning to call off your investigation because of a bad guy or two, either.
Well, yeah, that's true. Already stuck in the rut of unadaptable middle age. Don't come crying to us if you get hurt.
I've come within touching distance of death in the past. I will be fine. Wow, it's my bird spirit animal.
Jeez. I wonder what kind of death comes that close to a maintenance worker.
Electrical,
I was about
fire.
to say electrical's like the very first thing that I thought of. Like, you know, you mess
I have
with
been
too many
literally
wires.
knocked unconscious by electricity.
Jesus.
I have permanent burns under my ring.
How are you still alive? Oh my god.
Yeah.
Jeez. That is awful looking.
Don't disassemble a plasma TV while it's plugged in. Don't then grab the wire that says do not disconnect with current running through it.
Ryan, are you serious right now?
I like fixing electronics.
Right, while they're plugged in?
I was tired.
Oh my
Don't fix electronics when you're tired.
God. Then again, knowing this school, there could be all kinds of evil going on behind the scenes. Well then, what are you standing around for? I believe orders were given for everyone to gather in the gymnasium to avoid the Scarecrow.
Same goes for you. Why aren't you headed over there?
I can't just sit around.
Indeed, same here. Hence walking around the school. On that note, I'd better go to the lab. Professor Nanaki wanted me there.
What for?
To die.
Jeez.
Something you asked him to do.
Wait, what?
This is something you asked him to do.
Huh. Oh. He wants you to help him keep an eye on Dr. Iwamine.
Most likely, yes. The doctor and gluten, that is. Anyway, you two go on with your investigation. I'll be watching over her, so don't worry.
Right. Wait.
Yeah?
According to the autopsy, Free died after school yesterday. Did you see her during that time?
Yesterday evening, huh? What did the doctor say?
Just that he had been in the infirmary all day.
I was there too. We were inspecting and cleaning all day, so I can verify the doctor's alibi.
I told you not to doubt him without evidence, Kawada. Ah, right.
That seems a little odd, though, because before he responded, he asked what the doctor said.
Yeah.
And he just corroborated whatever he said.
In another hand, though, now keep in mind, this is under the assumption that it's going by the same, more or less, story that the normal route, like not the BBL route, would go.
Yeah.
That, you know, they're both on opposing, like factions, and Yuya is actually, you know, oftentimes does keep an eye on the doctor.
Yeah.
So he might have just been asking what the doctor said so he could verify that info.
True.
Again, that is under the assumption that A, he's not actually part of, you know, whatever's happening, and B, it does still kind of go with that, you know, two faction storyline.
Yeah. This is starting to give me that feeling that the only two people who aren't knowingly in on it are
Ryota and Sakuya?
Yeah. Ryota because he doesn't remember, and Sakuya because he's too up his own ass to participate in any kind of social event. Like, the school getting together to take out the human for some reason.
It's kind of weird. I was about to say, this is a social event, huh?
Yeah.
The murder, chopping, and distribution of a human?
What, like Thanksgiving?
Oh, God.
What
Oh
do we
my
do to
God.
the bird? What happens to it?
You stop that this instant, young man.
It's like Thanksgiving and Christmas, where you like wrap the turkey up and give it to the entire family.
You stop.
Am I making too much sense?
No. Yes. Cut it out.
Tinfoil hat Illuminati
At
confirmed.
this point, Half-Life 3 confirmed?
I mean, 3 points,
At this-
Illuminati, Pyramid, Half-Life 3. Half-Life 3 is an Illuminati plot.
At this point, the prime suspect is that Scarecrow anyway. So the Scarecrow poisoned gluten and then chopped her up and then neatly packaged the pieces in boxes.
Sure.
Got it. I mean, that right now that sounds like that's Ryota's line of thinking.
That's everything. That's everything? Well, adieu. He's
we
dead.
should we should head out too. But first, let's write down what we found. Alright, let's go. And so we walked about the school searching for clues of gluten and the mysterious blood-stained stranger. We were lucky enough to avoid encountering the Scarecrow, but we didn't find any information either. Where to now? Nanaki has probably gotten the key for us by now. Let us return to the lab. Okay. Oh. Huh? What is it? Did you say something just now? Oh,
Called
God.
it. Yes.
Oh, my God.
Called it.
Something's happening. What is this?
I mean, even the title says it.
Yeah, well, keep in mind, the route that we went before this, we were actually pursuing Kazuaki.
True.
I was aiming more for him the whole time.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure I read somewhere that everything from before the hurtful boyfriend part is like inconsequential. You just have to make sure you don't like completely shun all of them, so you don't get the really crappy "you got killed immediately" ending.
Yeah.
From the bad ending, basically.
Yeah.
But yeah, oh God, dude, this is okay. Did you say something just now? I did not. Could it be that confounded Scarecrow again? No, it's not him. Thought I heard somebody say something. Ah, don't scare me like that. Though, we've been walking around half the day. It's hardly surprising that your mind should be playing tricks on you. This is... the library. Oh, boy.
The library.
So now another... dude, now another theory of yours is starting to...
No.
In the library?
The library. Oh, yeah, the other... Oh, I see what you're saying.
Right,
yeah.
the one about...
The ghost, yeah.
The ghost dude possibly possessing him?
Mm-hmm.
Now, granted, we only just set foot in here, so we're still swimming in speculation right now, so... What if there's somebody in here? They might not have heard the alarm, or they might be physically incapable of leaving because they're a ghost. Well, let's
Haunted chickie. Ooh. Buck, buck.
A Poultrygeist?
Hooray!
Were you about to make the joke?
No.
Oh.
That was amazing.
Very well. Far removed from the emergency throughout the rest of the school, the library is the same as always, empty. It is a little gloomier than usual. I guess there's no one here. Pull yourself together, Kawada. I have no use for subordinates who lose hold of their sanity. Since when am I your subordinate? Sorry, Sakuya. Let's head back to the lab. Uh-oh. Nageki.
Which one's Nageki?
The library person.
Ah, was that you or me?
That was me.
Okay.
I actually remember using the crappy voice, but dude, what the hell?
I'm enjoying the fact that my theory is coming together.
Oh my god. Something bad happened.
Something bad happened here.
I should have known what would happen after this. Why should you have known? Holy hell. If it hadn't been for me, none of it would have happened at all. What was I trying to do here?
Was it perhaps chop up a tiny human?
What did I see? Why can't I remember? Yeah, it was Nageki's promise. I can't hear. What are you saying? You're fading away. It's too far. Miss Free. Oh, okay. She's directly.
He's a ghost. She's dead.
Okay, you're giving me that look right now.
She's trying
like
to
I should
communicate
know.
with the ghost.
Oh.
Her being dead.
Okay.
He could be their conduit by which they figure something out through her.
Okay. Okay, so
Maybe that's what those little voice pauses were.
like Nageki was trying to communicate with Ryota?
Yeah, like whenever he would pause and thought he heard something.
Okay, so that would be what the black boxes were?
Yeah.
Those little monologues he had?
Yeah.
Okay.
Either it's the imaginary friend in the head, the spirit, or gluten.
Okay. This is a lot to juggle around right now.
Yeah.
But I think for right now, we're gonna call this episode. Give a little more thought to what we've gotten so far, and we will return to speak to Mr. Nanaki on the next episode of Video Game Drive-By.